Okay. Hello? I'm here. I thought maintenance went for another extra hour, but apparently it's next hour. So, I also still have to do my dailies. Or my ally societies at least. So, with my stupid ass, I'm gonna quickly run and do my do these dailies. My allied societies, and then from then on, I'm quick. But I wanted to do something or a little bit of MSQ today, anyways, even if it's just an incredibly tiny bit. Gotta do something real quick as well. I'd rather do this before I started. Turn that off. Let me you here. I see my streams running the tiniest bit bad. This should be better. Looks a lot better, so I think we're good. What have I done? I did a little bit more stuff between streams, side content wise. So I don't know if I did it. I finished Stormblood fully, at least side wise. So we're done with that. Shadowbringers, I've been slowly chipping away. The Qatari are almost done. I think last I checked, I had like a week left. I think I know like 5 days. I want to say maybe 4 after this, maybe 5 after this. Very close, regardless. Wonderful. Actually, I think I'm just gonna, for this stream, unless someone says something, I have the chat pulled up, but I'm just gonna turn this off now, because I feel like this just gotta be a very short one. Yeah, but now I'm fully on the Shadowbringers Allied Society, so I'm just gonna be chipping away at that. Fortunately, no intra-societal, because that's just extra quests I have to do, but unfortunate, because that means no extra lore, and I like those. And then Endwalker, I've been slowly chipping away, I got the Loperids done. And I would do their job quest, but that would take too much time. So I'm gonna do the Omicrons. I'm gonna see what happens first. Well, no, actually, I was gonna say what happens first. I get all 3 of these maxed, or I finish the Qatari first. I'm absolutely finishing the Qatari first. So once I finish the Qatari, I'll do the job quest for the Loperids, because that'll give me my 3 dailies plus an extra 6 once I finish that quest. And I want to take as much use of that as I can. And then also, as you can see, maybe for my levels, I got all my crafters up to level 80, and I got all my gatherers up to level 90. Which is why I also want to get to Dawn Trail, so I can get my crafters up to level 100 easily, instead of having to just buy materials off either the market board or just spam level 90 leaves over and over again. Which, just the... Because I know custom deliveries cap the XP, which I'm assuming not custom deliveries. Collectibles cap reset the XP once you're over the level. And I'm assuming the gather collectibles do the same, but I don't know if leaves have that same sort of cap, that if a cap gets put on them or not. But these guys will still slowly but surely be going up. Especially with the Loporits, they've been getting a little bit extra XP. I got Culinarian first to level 90 because I just wanted a job at 90 so I could have its gear on standby for the rest. But also because my friend told me there's a leave that's so incredibly easy to grind for just quick XP. Even if it's like a small amount, you can just get so much of it ready. And then I also just spammed the custom deliveries for the Culinarian as well because those are also so incredibly easy to do. And so now we're there with that. And soon I need to start doing some actual fishing besides just ocean fishing. So I can get Culinarian's XP or decent bar up. Because I want all of them max at some point, which is going to be a lot harder to do than normal XP. What is friend asking me? For shame. I love them, I swear, guys. This is just funny banter. Even though I refuse to res them some other times because I just don't want to teleport. Ugh. Lace sign, whatnot. There. I'll be nice. I'll heal them as well. Out of the kindness of my heart. And then so far for the dwarves, I've just been... thankfully, since I do have a level 90, I've just been spamming their things with this one so it goes as quick as possible. Which I guess, well, I mean, I could also do that for the Loporits, but I'm using them for XP, so I don't want to do that actually. Move my mouse, why'd I do that? I fucking flew by it. I'm stupid. There we go. Off the mount. Wait. Yeah, that's what I'm. There we go. See, is there anything else I did? Oh, I finally got all my jobs here to level 51 plus. So I've been honestly not really trying to get them to 60. White Mage and Paladin are just slowly getting up there because I've been using them for... I mean, because might as well use something for my leveling roulette, and I've just been using the other ones because they also still give XP. Which, it's kind of annoying, because I'm just getting nothing but a Realm Reborn content for everything but leveling. Even for leveling, they're not giving me any of the Heavensward dungeons. But... It's been going. I'm very close with Light Mage, which is nice. And then I'll be able to just equip Scholar stuff. My Scholar... I haven't touched this since I first got to have Heavensward. Like, my fucking job quest, dude, is still the Green Death, which is level 50. I got to the level 60 because I was just doing dailies and stuff with it. But I just didn't want to do anything else with it. Because once I got to Heavensward, I just... my first thing in this game was making it to Heavensward just so I can unlock Astrologian. And by God, I did that. I did exactly that. I'm just gonna craft this here to make sure I don't have to go anywhere else with it. So you know what? I'm a man of my word, at least. But that means once that means I have to learn all of its 50 to 60 buttons, because I didn't have any of that for anything. And then I also... No, I just need to learn that. So by the time I start leveling, because I'll know nothing. And just relearn it all. I played a little tiny bit of Sage. It feels so foreign to my little pure healer mind. I know once I learn both, or like any of the jobs, it's gonna become like second nature and I don't need to think about it. But just playing nothing but pure healer, just having to have a lot more mitt and shield buttons at first instead of just pure heals, is definitely something. Yeah, like there. Oh, then I also need to... There's so many things I need to do. I got it, but I never continued it. I need to finish the very last quest for Astrologian so I get the little title for it. And I also need to do the new, the Pandemonium post quest that they added this patch. Where's the other? Oh, it's right there. This is the one where I shoot fairies? No, just kill stuff. The pixies, excuse me. And then I'm trying to think of just stuff to gap between these movements. I don't know. I'm so unbelievably excited for Dawn Trail though. I think I said this last stream, but I've been trying to put it off because a lot of our friends just started playing the game as soon as I finished, or like right near after I finished Endwalker. And so they've been slowly but surely playing. And I wanted to wait for them all, but it's been months, and now we have just like a big hang. And I was fine with waiting them for a bit, but now it's been months, and like they're still doing their own like part of the story, which I'm they need to take their time. It's a great story. I fully understand it. But also, I just want to play the MSQ now, and I don't want to feel like I don't want to force myself to not do it just because, like, I want to just wait for other people. Like, I just kind of want to play it for me. It'd be nice to play it with them, but also I want to play the story. I want to play. So it's like, I don't know. And because, like, I've been fully enjoying doing, like, all this side stuff, but I've been slowly but surely getting burnt out of that as well. And MSQ is just waiting right there for me to unburn myself from. And if I get burnt out of that, then I have side stuff back to grind. I'm grateful the one thing I've been keeping up is just trying to do all these allied societies, though. Because it is nice just having these all finished, so I could just do whatever, whenever. I've also burnt myself slightly from side stuff because I'm finally putting work into our free company's submersible stuff. And wow, I put on Teamcraft. Like, I made one and we have that up and running now, and I put on Teamcraft to, like, help me make 3 more. The grind for those items is making me want to end it all. I'm like, that's a me issue. I'm grinding that just for me, because not a lot of people care there. But you know what? Hey, that's 16 million gil months down the line when we finally get there. That's all going to be for me. How do I get up there again? It's this teleport? Yes. Yeah, this gives nothing because I'm already maxed out on them, but oh well. That just means easy collecting. Do I have to go in here? Oh, is outcrops in? Oh. This place is... I fucking love when space looks like this, dude. This is so pretty. And the music, man. I haven't really taken time to just look around here, but this place is beautiful. Like, of all the things in like all the allied societies that I've gone through, this place is really one of the ones I'm most excited to see how it expands from continuing their story. That's like truly something I'm so excited for. What other ones are? I wasn't expecting the Namazu to be as like built up as it was, but that was a really nice one to see. Like just the big like festival parade, like parade float, like all the giant things there. And what else? Oh, the fucking Anata as well. Like, that bridge, like, it's become so just full of life, and I love it. I see one of my friends is going through Stormblood right now. And I just see their bridge sometimes every time they fly by it now and then. And it's so, like, I just love when you do stuff and it gets added into the world that only you see because it's just progress you've made. And it's like completely optional. Like that's some of my my favorite things that just happen in the game. Like there are some it's like and I'm getting into everything in my brain always comes around to hating on Animal Crossing New Horizons, which this is the wildest jump in logic to make at this point right here. But it's Animal Crossing is one of my favorite game series. I was really utterly disappointed with New Horizons because it felt like so much more of the world like evolves on directly on how you want it to, because like there's so much more customization, and for the people who want that and like love that, enjoy that, I am so happy for them. That's not the Animal Crossing that I loved and grew up with and enjoyed and what I fell in love with. I already said that. Like I loved just evolving with it. Like stuff that I was doing is helping it evolve, but I wasn't like sure, you could say like you're like the ones putting the bells, like doing everything to make it turn out the way it is. But like I like how they all had preset things and I was just helping it like evolve in those stages going onwards. And like how I didn't have complete direct control over every single thing. Like it was just nice seeing everything evolve. And like as you just passively like sure, like the stuff with shops, like you have to buy X amount of items, spend X amount of gil. If you just passively play, it'll take a while, but like as you but like those things will still happen. And like that's what I just love so much. Anyway, that's that done. Yeah. MSQ time. Back to Ilsebard. But yeah, I don't know. I keep yapping about it because I'm happy and people enjoy New Horizons. But New Leaf is by far the absolutely superior game to me in every fathomable way. Besides, like, just, I guess, no, even graphical, like, I mean, graphical update-wise, obviously New Horizon wins, but just, like, the vibes and the look and, like, I don't know, it's MSQ time, I gotta fucking lock in. But I can go on hours and hours talks about that. Oh my god. Okay. We're good. Came to shit the bed for a second, but we're fine. Is there if I can try? Wait, what? Or is that the dungeon? Oh, it was the dungeon. Right. Damn, they're making you work for stopping this MSQ halfway through. And we got fucking another one down here. What the fucking Dragoon? Do I have any other non-bard? Oh fuck, you're shared. White Mage. I fucking missed it. I was too busy trying to game this system. Oh fuck. It was worth the bit. It made me giggle. Anything that makes the bit funnier, it gets a pass. Right, Zira like used all her power, trying to crystallize and just help fight off Barichia. Barbarichia. We're back. And then I talked to all of them. But hey, His sister's still alive. We think. Because they said she would be given the reward. How long do you suppose she will remain this way? I haven't the faintest inkling, nor can I say whether the aether we can afford to share will be enough to awaken her. It would be best to take her back with us to the Sorth. There she would be guaranteed all she requires. Zira cannot give her consent, but it seems we have no choice. The alternate version would be to leave her here, defenseless. Should she later desire it, we can bring her home. Aaron, might I ask you to hold on to Barbarichia's Memoria? It may yet serve a purpose. What are you doing? Oh, what happened to her? You have business with Zero? We have a newcomer, a former minion of Barbarichia. Let her know when she wakes, will you? I don't trust it. Why not go find this newcomer, so we have something to tell Zero, if nothing else? Indeed. May I trouble you to join me, Arid? With luck, we might learn something of Golbez. You're the ones who felled Barbaritzia. I won't make trouble. I'll obey, so please let me stay. If you would obey, then tell me all you know of Golbez. There isn't much. I can tell. Only the Archfiends are allowed into his domain, wherever it is. None but they know. I see. No better way to guard oneself than keeping one's location secret. How does Golbez communicate with his minions afield? He has these scepters, staves, whatever they are. He uses them to talk to those far away. Not unlike link pearls, at least in function. That will be all. My thanks for your cooperation. My thanks to you as well for affording me the time. I am satisfied, so let us rejoin the others and head home. Okay. Okay. Vishras told all Golbez goes to great lengths to conceal his whereabouts. Well, I'm sure Nabdeen has matters under control. I can't help but worry. Let's not keep them waiting. I trust you understand that once we leave the 13th, we will not return until we are prepared to resume our search. Knowing this, are you ready to depart? Yeah. Bye-bye, 13th. I'll miss you. Back to Troya, then, and then sweet home. By the 13th, you were pretty.
You're all safe. Thank the sisters.
moment while I close the gate.
Bye bye, Gabe.
There. We may rest easy for now. Was there any trouble? I expect some void scent slipped through.
A few did, aye. But we were ready and dealt with them without incident.
That is well. I cannot thank you enough for your vigilance.
Yes, yes, you're grateful. But aren't you forgetting something more important? You know, the polite but warm formalities one delights in hearing when their little brother returns from a long journey.
Indeed, you are right. It is good to be home again, among those who I love dearly and missed so much.
And we are glad to receive you, Vashan. Welcome home.
Chambers have been prepared for your use at Megaduta. Let us take Zero there at once.
Excuse me. Bow, bow. Please be another voiced cutscene. I want to fill my water.
Our mission
Let's
took
go.
many an unexpected turn. I am relieved that we have all returned safely. But before you all enjoy the rest you have earned 12 times over, I would consult you on one last matter.
Zero.
While she appears none the worse for wear, she remains locked in slumber, and I cannot help but worry. Is
Alright,
there
hope you
aught we
enjoy
can
my little
do to
PNG tuber
expedite
going
her
crazy.
recovery? If her ether is exhausted, perhaps I can share some of mine now.
In the wastelands of the 13th, one can only replenish ether by taking it from others, be it by trade or by force. In contrast, the source is rich in ambient ether. Simply being here and drawing breath, Zero will absorb what she needs.
Then we need but wait.
I believe so. She will awaken in time, and when she does, give her something to eat. Judging by her form, she should also be able to derive nourishment from food. I know you promised her your ether, but perhaps she might appreciate fine harnish cuisine more.
Food can certainly be arranged.
She looks like any other person. Unsurprising, perhaps, given that she is only part void scent.
Zero said before that Xenos had altered her essence. A change wrought, I suspect, with the power of darkness. It acted upon the part of her that is void scent, rendering it dominant. Thus we were able to reverse it with the power of light. I labor to believe that Xenos possessed such arcane knowledge. In all likelihood, it came from Thandaniel.
Thandaniel mentioned.
Were Zero wholly void sent, I doubt the crystal would have had an effect on her. One might say that Hydaelyn had a hand in your meeting.
Oh? I miss you, Mom.
It is no exaggeration to say that Zero has proven herself invaluable. A boon from Hydaelyn herself. Her cooperation may come at a price, but whatever it is, I am willing to pay it. Exhausting though it may be at times.
More cutscene? No. Mr. Zumri finished again. 9 hours. So it should be done by the time maintenance is back open. Or back off. She seems to be faring better here. Praise be to the sisters. My chamber is much the same as this one. Too opulent for my taste, but at least it has space to train. Oh my god, excuse me. Y'all can read that one. I'm good, I swear. Oh, while the scales function admirably, it would be prudent to have them inspected for signs of degradation. By all means, I shall do the same for this vessel. Then I'll go and meet with soldiers, share with them what I learned from fighting Voidsent in the 13th. What of you, my friend? Have you any immediate plans? Like an island. In that case, might I trouble you with a small task? I wish to have food ready for Zero when she awakens, you see. Would you be willing to go to Meridai's Mehan and ask for suitable refreshments? Oh, I feel like I butchered that. Excellent. In the meantime, Nidhana shall watch over Zero. She is already en route. Let us each then tend to our respective business and reconvene anon. Wow. Is the guy out here just is where I get left at, right? Okay. There's just an Ethernet here. Oh, there's one there. Okay. This is quicker. Look at Maird's Mehan. Please make yourself comfortable. What? I guess the satrap has collapsed from hunger. Of course I would be happy to help. You only need to tell me what you desire. Imagine... Ah, why am I fucking struggling so much with this? Fuck it. Just fucking are you kidding me? I was expecting maybe like a fucking bowl of fruit or like a bunch more. Or maybe something more like more filling than a fucking apple. Okay, you know what? My bad. I should just go with a rich hearty meal. I'll take the other, I guess. That's on me. Cutscene. Oh, she awakens. You know,
Light.
an apple's easier to eat than a big meal after you just woke it up. So you know what? Honestly, maybe she's spitting.
Is this an inn? What happened? How did I get here? There's no time. I must rejoin the battle. I must...
You're fine. You're fine, Pooks.
Oh, you're awake! Wonderful! Ah! Ah!
What is this? Some sort of fiend?
A fiend? Where is it? Where?
They fucking love their sound effects on
But this
Endwalker.
is no time for jokes. You're in the source, my dear. The world next door, so to speak. The others brought you here after you collapsed. I'll fetch them at once. Wait, just a minute.
My apples. Please enjoy them. I feel like you like apples. Please don't make fun of me.
I took the liberty of arranging refreshments. I hope you find them as flavorful as they are invigorating.
It's back in his little body.
This isn't what you promised. I suppose ether is ether.
No, so let's use our mouth next time. Let's go nom nom.
Wait. Don't tell me you don't know how to eat?
I took what I needed from it. What's the problem?
Where's the enjoyment in that? You're supposed to bite, to chew, to savor, and then swallow. That's the way. So, did it taste good?
Please.
I don't know.
The long years without eating may have dulled your sense of taste.
Well, we void scent have no need for such when consuming others. There are some who speak of taste when describing the quality and affinity of their prey's ether. But I loathe the act. Taking ether in small amounts like this is one thing. But diluting my essence, diminishing myself, I'd sooner die. And I have died, countless times.
But I just noticed her fucking piercings on
You
her right
have?
ear.
But what happens when you do?
Not much. After a while, you return, together with all your expended life force. The important thing is to die where others won't devour you.
Amazing! My peers who study immortality and resurrection would be most interested in this phenomenon.
The question of taste aside, I am glad that you are able to partake of food like us. I dare say it agrees with your personal preferences.
That's true. You can keep giving me the same on a regular basis.
Very well. As my guest, I shall see that you do not want for comfort. And one other thing. We brought you to our world without your consent, and for that, I apologize. If you wish it, we will return you to yours once you have regained your strength.
It's fine. I have no reason to go back.
But if you die here, you die forever then.
Except for yours, perhaps. You intend to cross over again, I take it.
I do. I have yet to find my sister. I want nothing more than to rush to her aid, to find this Golbez and free her from his clutches, if he still holds her captive.
Though if our recent experience has taught us anything, 'tis that the 13th is more dangerous than we ever imagined. Caution must be our watchword.
Better late than never. In the short time you spent in our world, you left a trail of chaos in your wake. You managed to return in one piece this time. But don't assume you'll be so lucky the next.
Oh, we got
Rest
2
assured,
archfiends down.
we will make no assumptions and spare no preparation. Speaking of which, while we rest and ready ourselves, I ask that you tell me more about your home. In return, I will tell you about ours. I will show you my domain, Radz at Han.
Dude, I just realized after maintenance starts, I was gonna watch the show with my friend, and in the downtime, I was just telling myself right now,
Again, a
oh, in the
stranger
downtime, I
in
guess I
this
could level some of my
strange land.
crafters. Bitch, I'm watching it because there's a downtime. God is cruel.
I have a condition. You must come too.
Okay. You want that friend of Xenos, I
You
suppose?
have my thanks.
I got nothing better. So it was my pleasure to show you the city when you first arrived. I shall enjoy doing the same for Zero. The world is brimming with ether. I feel invigorated just standing here in the breeze. Glad am I to hear that. So, is there any place in particular you wish to see? Perhaps where the food came from. Apple, was it? Well, I don't expect I'll collapse again. It would be good to know where I can procure more if necessary. Marid's, Mayon, it is then. I shall introduce you to the head waitress, Melil. The fucking follow. Surely I can teleport. Surely that's not barred from follow quests. Oh, thank God. This is the place. The air is different here, and I speak not of the heat. There's a texture to it, a fullness, unlike that of elsewhere. You smell the cooking, I believe. Hanish cuisine is quite fragrant and delicious. I hope you will agree. We could attempt to introduce Zero to Mater herself, but Melil is more likely to be available. Welcome to Mater's Man. Greetings, Melil. Greetings, Melil, and may I introduce you to Zero. She's an esteemed guest, and I ask that you see her to her meals during her stay. Ah, yes, Mater has told me all. Please come to us whenever you're hungry. We'll look after you. 'Twas here that Aird obtained the apple. While the palace cooks can prepare whatever you desire, 'tis certainly a quick and convenient food. I'll remember it. What are the ones there, moving their bodies about? Is it for some ritual related to eating? The dancers, they move their bodies to bring pleasure to those who are watching. 'Tis a form of entertainment, part of our culture. How needlessly complicated. We Voidsent prefer simpler pleasures. That may be the way of it now, but your world too must have had such complicated diversions once. I don't remember. Well, let us move on. I propose we visit Bashan Bazaar, where goods the world over may be found. I forgot to like completely blitz past the role quest here as well for healer. Well, I had to do that for main story, not post story, but still, I like did it all in just one go, whereas soon as physically possible for each step. What are these all these things for? What do you need here? What do you do here? This is a marketplace where people buy and sell goods. Since its earliest, Razat Han has served as a trading hub, and here you'll find not only local products but wares from distant lands. I should mention that the vendors generally only accept payment in coin or tombstone. If there is aught you desire, I shall take care of it. So that's what tombstones are for. Voice returned with them on occasion, but I never knew their purpose. They struck me as a useless trinket, and I couldn't understand your obsession with them. On that subject, there appeared to be no shops in the 13th. Do you never make bargains in which possessions are exchanged? We do, but rarely. We strike bargains when we want something done. If we desire an object, we kill whoever has it. I see, I see. Your bargains may be likened to employment, I believe. I shall bear this in mind. With that, let us continue on. I propose we head to the High Crucible of Alchemia. Fucking alchemy. Alchemia. Okay, that's... That's Eve, I can't lie. Oh. Hi, Isu. Why, Master Vitra? How may we serve you this morning? If you're here for your vessel, I'm afraid we're still tending to it. No, there's no rush. Pray take as much time as you require, and know that I have complete faith in your work. The High Crucible is home to the finest alchemists. They are the ones who created my bodies and can provide you with healing as well. Now that I think on it, you weren't at all surprised when I changed forms. Were you aware of my nature from the start? That I was a soul-occupying vessel and not my own? It's hardly uncommon in our world. When given the chance, many shed their bodies to claim stronger ones. Oh, you must be the rumored guest. We've been most eager to meet you. If you have a moment, would you care to stay for some tea? The sisters know we'd love to hear your tales. No, I've had enough food for now, and can always obtain more without the need for inane chatter. Now, no need to clan out, right? I dare say you are tired, so let us save it for another time and return to Megaduda. If aught catches your eye en route, do not hesitate to say so. Where are we going? Oh. Cutscene. Voiced or no? I'm assuming no. Some sort of fruit. Pitiful things, though. I'd imagine you need to eat a lot to derive any satisfaction. These are mulberry trees. While the fruits are indeed edible, more important are the leaves, which we feed to silkworms. Without the creatures, we wouldn't have the silk to make our famous Thavenerian weave. Furthermore, the bark of the tree also possesses medicinal properties. You would be hard-pressed to find a more useful plant. Is that so? Aside from food, I wouldn't have considered any other purpose for it. Master Vitra, an Arid too. If it isn't young, Mirad, and that must be your sister, Yastra, is all well at the orphanage? Yes, Your Excellency. The other children are very nice, and we all look out for one another. Oh, and just the other day, Estinian came to see us. Everyone was really excited. Truly, Estinian paid you a visit. That as well. Is she a new friend? Friend. You know what that is. What? You mean you don't? She's a visitor from a faraway land, you see, and she is still unfamiliar with our language. Then we'll teach you. A friend is someone you like to play with. Well, then I guess in that sense, it means, our friends. Play with. Zeno seemed to be enjoying himself when he fought you. Is that the same thing? I mean, I said it first. So I have to agree. I see, but is having someone to play with so fulfilling? I still do not understand why. Why he traversed the great expanse, why he risked life and limb for you. But I waste energy dwelling on such things. I am not Xenos. I stand to gain nothing but knowing his heart. I'm sorry I couldn't explain it well. There's no need to apologize. The fault is not yours, but mine for failing to make sense of your words. Well, we had better get back to our errand. Goodbye, it was nice meeting you. Toodles. What is a friend? It is a seemingly simple question, but the answer is anything but. Only a child, innocent and pure, could reply with nary a moment's hesitation. Through Xenos, I thought I understood the ways of your world. But the more I learn of it, the more I realize how little I actually know. It's all so strange, your behavior and your reasons. I find myself baffled at every turn. But the feeling is not unwelcome. I'm learning, bit by bit. It was the right decision to join you. Darkness warped all life in the void, even plants. Only now do I recall flowers and the value they had. I believe Zero's time here has been rewarding, and 'twas in no small part due to your company. My thanks for agreeing to join us. Come, let us return to Megaduda. I could teleport up there, but I'm not that lazy. I also want to look something up real quick. Welcome back, Master Atlas. We'll be heading to the guest chamber. Yes, please.
So, what are your impressions of Radzatan?
I swear I'm okay again.
There's a lot of mortals.
What?
Considering your origin, I can see why that might be your first observation. Though they would call each other people, I
swear I'm fine.
If you wish to know about our fair city, I should be glad to place a guide at your disposal.
No need. I'll show myself around. There's only so much about my home I can share with you in return, after all. While I remember some few tales of the past, I cannot speak to their authenticity. But if that is enough, then I will tell you of the events that saw darkness engulf our world. The Contra Memoria.
Hold on, I'm trying to get some ibuprofen. Don't listen to the pills.
We are all ears. Please.
Long ago, light filled the world and all was at peace. But then the servants of darkness came, and they bequeathed a black art unto men. Channeling the power of hope and prayer, one could call forth fearsome beings known as Eidolons.
Eidolons.
The
Icons.
Ascians. And these Eidolons are surely primals.
Oh, men clad in black. I didn't make that connection yet. I'm stupid.
Then you have faced the same, and understand that when an Eidolon is birthed, strife follows. And in such strife, the weak are the first to suffer. When it seemed the world would be plunged into chaos, heroes appeared. They who were blessed with a singular power. The power to bind the ether of Eidolons within crystals known as Memoria. My mother was one such Memoriate. But in fighting to save many, she herself was touched by darkness. As was I.
And so you were born part Void Sent, before the world was overcome.
How exactly did that calamity come to pass? Did the Memoriates not triumph?
They did. They expunged the seeds of chaos and restored the peace, only to find themselves seduced by the darkness they had sealed. They spread the taint, transforming men into monsters, what you call Void Sent, and raised armies to wage new wars.
Not the first to be corrupted by power, nor the last.
Some defied temptation and held fast to the light. My mother and I among them. For years and years we fought, but it was not enough. And when our strength was spent, our bulwarks broken, so too was the world.
The flood of darkness.
The stars faded from the heavens as a pall black as pitch enveloped creation. Darkness raged unchecked, rending the very walls of reality. I was cast into the rift, and there trapped for what felt like an eternity. Until I came upon a crack. Tiny, infinitesimal, but enough for me to squeeze through.
This is when she Vencinos.
And find my world changed beyond recognition. Into the lightless waste you saw.
What?
So that is how you were able to escape becoming a Void Sent in full.
Okay.
I suppose I should consider myself fortunate. Were I like most others, I wouldn't have lasted a day before being devoured. We, the lost, are better equipped to survive in a lost world.
A lost world, you say?
Sonic!
I wouldn't be so sure. The 13th is still there, is it not?
Ooh?
What are you getting at?
Well, is she right, though?
To explain requires that we initiate you into the truth of the source and its reflections. Be warned that this will take a while.
Warning, several May cutscenes play in a row if you want Yashola to explain.
Then, unlike the worlds that have been rejoined, mine still
The Oracle of Light prevented the first from being completely overcome. So the situation may not be completely identical to that of your 13th.
Zero is her own Oracle of Darkness. Oh,
But the fact
jeez.
remains that we were able to restore a measure of balance to a world brought to the brink of destruction. After which, some intrepid young souls succeeded in restoring life back to lands thought lost to light.
That was, oh my god.
Which gives me cause to hope the day may yet
Was
come when
Mireen
light springs
and-
forth anew in the 13th.
Mireen and Gaia, oh my chills.
Of course, these are only possibilities. I offer no guarantees. But having experienced what we have, I dare say we are more qualified than most to speak on the matter.
Wait, I don't understand. Why would you say these things? As if you mean to... But the sole reason you came to the Void was...
To find a dragon, aye. And in light of what we've seen, we'd be fools to strive for more. But we Scions, former Scions, begging your pardon, have a habit of not leaving well enough alone. And old habits die hard, don't they, my
They
friend?
make me tear up a bit. I love them so much.
Restoring the light would serve our efforts to find and free Ashdaya. There is no reason not to try.
I love when people
Do
just
as
do
you
the
will.
goodness out of their heart.
I have no desire to save that world.
Be that as it may, we will have need of your power when next we face Void Scent.
You know how it works. If you want my help, you must pay my price. And now that you've drawn Golbez's attention, it's going to cost you more. A lot more. I will consider this a deposit.
Oh. So cute, so wholesome. Though our time in the void was short, we managed to ascertain that my sister yet lives, and it cannot be overstated how fortunate we are to have met Zero. But the greater blessing is nevertheless you, my friend, for your encouragement to embark upon my search anew, and your help in overcoming the challenges thus far. What in the fuck are you? Golbez and his minions will seek to stymie our efforts. Stymize? I don't know. Of this we can be sure. But with you all at my side, I have confidence that we will succeed, that we will find and liberate my sister, and that we should return home together. Is there any meanwhile? Ooh. Surely this is less than 9-minute cutscene before I get booted out due to maintenance.
First Scarmiglione, and now Barbariccia. Useless, the both of them.
It was no lie. They conspire with a Memoriat.
And their search for the dragon will lead them here. The war looms nigh. We cannot allow these interlopers to interfere.
If I may, my
Middle
lord,
finger.
I have a plan to eliminate them. In order to guarantee success, however, I will require Cagnazzo's cooperation. Now there's sport to be had, then I'll play along.
It's gonna be a double
As much
fight.
as I dislike your lead, I have no patience for scheming.
Well and good to have confidence, but do not forget the cost of failure.
Rest assured, I will see the dream to fruition. Even should I be consumed by my own flames, I will pave the way for one and all.
Then I will trust in your oath and your plan.
We will give you cause to rejoice, my lord. This I vow. Ha-ha! Some excitement for a trip.
No sacrifice is too great. Even should my 4 archfiends be lost, I will not halt my steps.
I forgot how big that crystal thingy was. I thought it was.
The prison of passivity is an obstacle to my cause,
What if I
and
can-
so you must fall.
Asian / person from Elpis. I forget their
What
name.
irony that the blessed damned should set us free.
What?
As I swore so long ago.
What? I still have an hour left for maintenance, right? Hold on. Because PST is 2 hours behind, so I still have an hour.
The gate lies open. At long last, my ambition
this is maintenance starts in
shall
5
be
minutes.
fulfilled.
Oh, fucking. It's no longer PST, is it? What's a whoa? Cool. Oh, we should go back down there. I'd love to continue, but alas, I shan't. Because I don't think 5 minutes is gonna cut it. You know, yeah, it does say minutes in an hour. I still got time. Never mind, baby, we got more to do. Let's go, let's go. One more unto the void. Varshan's eyes seem to brighten at your arrival. Arid, as always, your timing is most fortuitous. I wish to share with you news concerning Zero. You will recall that in exchange for Ether, she agreed to aid us in our search for my sister. At Ystola's suggestions, I began providing said Ether in the form of food. Zero has found the arrangement to be agreeable and has been eating steadily. In large part due to that, she claims you already made a full recovery. If you and the others are ready as well, I would set forth to the void once more. Damn, already? Okay. Excellent. I shall inform Ystala and Estenian, and then go to collect my my other vessel from the alchemists. In the meantime, might I ask you to fetch Zero? She was absent when I visited her chambers earlier, but I suspect you will find her in the corridor connecting Yuge and Kama. It seems she's grown partial to the view of the city of Ford. Once we have attended to our respective tasks, let us gather here. Oh, connecting, so it's not going to be the... Yeah, it's up here.
Everyone is so carefree. Unafraid and unconcerned in spite of their weakness, and how easily their lives could be torn apart in an instant. Such luxury is a loss to us. We have no hopes or dreams, not even the release of death. Only hunger. Others are a means to an end, at times a literal one. We forge covenants with men and come here to feed, or to die. I thought it would be no different when I was summoned by Xenos. Lives were tools to him, to be used and discarded at whim. In that respect, he was a void-sent at heart.
True.
But towards you, and you alone, he behaved differently. And I cannot fathom why. What was it that drove him? What made him choose such an end?
It's because he was a skater boy. He said, "See you later, boy."
But enough about that man. He is dead and we are all better for it. Why are you here? Was there something you needed?
I wanted to say hi.
So you're heading back now. Then as per our bargain, I will go as well.
Bow, 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 bow. Okay, fucking quick ass quest. Sure, we're going this way, I guess now. No, that's... Nope, that's honestly not a bad guess from me, but there we go. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show with all my jobs. Look at all these eye levels, baby. It looks so perfect. White Mage is up there a little bit because I equipped some Mid-Heaven Sword. I equipped some Mid-Heaven Sword armor onto them. So much ether, I can't remember the last time I felt such fullness. I can get used to this. If you're ready to go back to it, then so am I. I've been at great work discussing your experiences in the Void with the alchemists. Though they found much of it surprising, they were especially shocked to learn that darkness prevents souls from finding rest.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the Void once more.
Or Sean.
What is it?
Excuse me? What's going on? What are you doing? Why are you doing?
appalling.
What is the meaning of this?
Was that little guy that we saw?
Unless I'm mistaken, that was intended for one of your kin. Who?
It was for the briefest of moments, but I felt her. Ashdire.
No, what are they doing?
I thought she was in the void.
As did I. Yet the presence was unmistakable. Thus did I call out, only for it to fade and vanish.
Perhaps she crossed over to the source, then immediately turned back.
No, what did Golbez
I
do?
do not know.
Stop it! You're being
Could she
mean.
have found a way home?
You're not being nice.
The how of it aside, if she was indeed in the source, there may be clues where she came through that could lead us back to her. Where exactly was it that you felt her presence?
Far to the north. That was all I could discern.
In fucking Garlemald?
The north, you say? Beyond the bounty? Garlemald?
As good a place to start as any.
What the fuck they doing over there?
My apologies, Zero, but your return to the void will have to wait.
I told you before that I have no reason to go back there. Do as you will.
All right. I presume you wish to stay here in Radzatan until we return.
No, stay with us. You're cool.
You've kept me amply fed. I wouldn't be averse to helping you on your search.
Yay!
If Ashdaya was indeed here, other Voidsent may have made the journey as well. Very well. We would welcome your company.
Yay! More time with Zero. No.
It's
More
decided,
time with
then
Zero.
I'll contact our associates in Garlemald.
No. We fuck with Zero. To be cringe is to be
It's
free.
me. Still talking everyone's ears off, I trust? Understood. We'll see you there.
Riange?
We're to rendezvous at Tertium. We'll need to teleport to make it there in time. Can you?
Aye. I know it well from my time as an avatar.
Then it seems we're all set.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
I should die. Gods of revel, lands tremble. I've already done all the alliance raids and whatnot, so I know that was partly for that. I don't gotta deal with it though. Sister, was it really you? We have no reason to doubt Vitro. Let us depart for Garlemald as soon as possible. So that dragon, what was the dragon's roar? Quite a trick, imbuing one's voice with ether. By all accounts, Ajdaha is Golbez's prisoner, yet if she wasn't the source, it could mean that she managed to escape from the void, if only for a fleeting moment. But that is mere conjecture. If we want the truth, then we must go and find it. Come, let's make it for Tertium. Our friends are waiting. Now, friends, I only said Urianche because I forgot talking someone's ear off. I'm aware of Urianche's yappiness. But why would they be use? I don't know. People live in such places, do they? Not that I would presume to know their preferences, but it seems uncomfortable. I trust you know the associates who would be joining us. Hopefully they have been keeping well. I thought to depart from Radzatan sooner, but Yashol insisted I bring warmer clothes. This vessel does not feel cold as such, but she reminded me that, so as long as I am a Varshan, it would be prudent not to appear overly conspicuous. Oh.
Any moment now.
No! I pressed the wrong... I wanted to stop the auto text. Y'all... Y'all give me 1 fucking second. Euless? That was my other guess. That was my other guess that we're gonna fucking yap to Euless. Guys, this is so embarrassing. Guys.
Everyone is here? Good. Let us set forth for the void once more.
What? Do I not have the... Nah. Surely... Surely something. You know, I wanted to pause it because I was gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm still gonna do that, but I just gotta pull it up on YouTube, so that's very unfortunate. I'll be back. Okay, y'all. So, like, I don't... Fucking, what do we do here? What are we doing? How do I salvage this? FF14 post and Walker. Oh wait, BRB. No, it's still BRB. Cutscenes. Post and Walker all voiced cutscenes. Sure. Post Endwalker is 8 hours of cutscenes alone? Okay. No, pause. Okay. I found a video. Fuck. Is this going to be fine? No. This? Hey! Okay, we're good. Opera audio. Shit, how loud is this gonna be? Well, let me mute this. Let me play a little bit before and then just vibe.
If there is nothing else, let us see to our final preparations.
Okay, wait, let me talk over this now so we can do the difference.
If there is nothing else,
but
let us see to our
talking.
final prep.
Okay, I need a... I'll put it down like 4 decibels. Okay,
If there is
testing,
nothing else,
testing,
let us see to our
testing,
final
testing.
preparations.
There's my voice. Oh, that's good enough. Oh, this is scuffed anyway, so turn it down a bit more. Alright, let's see what I skip.
Any moment now.
No, stop that, whatever.
My friends,
Oh,
'tis good to see you again.
wait! I skipped peak! No! No!
And you. I was worried that the cold wouldn't agree with you, but you're both looking quite well.
You get used to it. It helps that there's no shortage of fuel and heaters like before.
I
Glad to
skipped
hear
my
it.
goats!
Have you been working in Garlemald all this time?
We have. Though the worst is behind them, the people still have a long road ahead.
Oh, fucking talking his ear off. I get it now.
With the nation in ruins and the leadership void yet to be filled, there remains a lack of direction, a pervasive sense of aimlessness and worry.
Still, everyone wants to make things better. And we're here to help. A lot of Garleans wanted nothing to do with us, but they're starting to come round. Slowly, but surely.
Pretend that's me.
You're too kind. But it's thanks to the cooperation of like-minded souls that we've been able to make any progress.
That was an option I could have chose there. Good to know.
The allied nations continue to send supplies,
Fuck.
which allow us to meet basic needs such as food and shelter.
I pressed escape into the space. I'm actually ending it all.
Euless and a number of soldiers have begun a restoration initiative, with more and more volunteers joining by the day.
Ooh, nice.
Like Alphino said, they've got a long road ahead of them. But we'll get there together, one step at a time. But enough about events here. What brings you to us? And with new company, besides.
Dude, this seemed like such a good cutscene.
This may take rather a long time to explain, but bear with me.
It's like a 5-6 minute cutscene? Dude, I'm actually peeved. I'm so stupid.
The 13th. After traveling to the edge of existence, I thought you'd keep your escapades closer to home for a while. But I suppose there's no stopping you. Not that I'm one to talk, of course.
The heart of an adventurer cannot be denied.
You could have at least invited me too. Surely there was room enough for me and Grahar in the Undersea Vault. Oh, it's fine. You can make it up to me on the next one. But on a more serious note, are we sure it's wise to keep Xenos' former avatar around? I understand how you came to work together, but nevertheless...
You're right to be cautious. I'm a void sent, after all. But do not conflate me with Xenos. To recall my time in his service, it angers me.
Is that so? I think we'll get along just fine, you and I.
Now that we are all caught up, to the matter at hand. As we were about to resume our search in the void, I felt the presence of my sister Ashdaya in the source. Somewhere in the far north. Perhaps even here in Galmald. If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary, I must know.
As a matter of fact, we may have. In recent days, we have.
If you have seen or heard anything out of the ordinary...
In recent days, we have had to contend with a surprising number of Voidsent. And not the lesser kind that occasionally manifest, but ones possessed of considerable power.
You think they might have been summoned? By whom?
We're not sure. But as Euless reminded us, practitioners of a certain traditional Garlean art rely upon Void-sent servants. The very same I believe you have mastered. While there are no known Reapers left in Garlemald, we can't rule out the possibility that some are working in secret.
To summon not one, but several powerful Voidsent is no small feat. But if Ashdaya was indeed called from the void...
Then it is likely the same party is responsible. Alternatively, the etheric confluence at the Tower of Babel may have triggered an expansion of natural fissures one could use to cross over. But I think that improbable, if not impossible.
Then we must assume these events have indeed been orchestrated.
Well, summoned or no, we've been trying to track them to their origin. It's the mountains to the east, we think.
Can you guide us there?
I would, but the terrain is too difficult to traverse on foot. Nor is flying an option due to the winds.
Too much ground to cover in any case. Is there no way to narrow it down?
There is one place we thought to look first. An isolated village rumored to have once been home to a Reaper order.
That would indeed make an excellent start. Though the question of how to get there remains.
Euless may be of assistance. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass and consult him.
Okay. No more looking. Thank you, Buana, for the fucking cutscene that I skipped. I'm killing myself, dude. I'm actually ending it all. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Ugh, sigh. Me and my fucking dumbass, dude. We're back. Speak with Euless. I mean, once I finish the quest, it'll probably appear in there. However, I need context to complete the quest, so therefore, I can't watch it. And you know, when I do unlock it, I'm going to watch it again, this time from my POV. I don't think I'm going to do any of the text, but it'll give me a little bit more, I think, I hope. A village of Voidsent users, lest you think I have feelings on this, feelings on this, I don't. What others do is not my concern. The people have here struggle to survive as it is. The last thing they need is for Garlemald to be overrun with the Voidsent. I expect it's been a while since you spoke with Euless. He will be glad to see you. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary here at the camp. Let us see what we find at this village. I have tempered my hopes, but thanks to Alfino and Elise, we might yet learn something of Ashdaya. I knew the twins wouldn't disappoint. Okay, bitch, I'm never pressing any button on my keyboard during a cutscene again. Oh, Arid, what a welcome surprise. Except left click, I guess. And I see you're traveling with a large crew as usual. Not to suggest that's an inconvenience for us. We'd be happy to share our supplies with you and your allies, should you require any. Apologies if we interrupt you, Liz, but there's a matter we wish to discuss. We've just finished our routine briefing, so you've come at a good time. Is this about the Void Scent? It is. From what we can discern, they're coming from the mountains to the east. Practitioners of the Reaper arts once lived in that area, do they not? Yes, they had a village there in the Lapis Manalus Caverns. The Scythe Wielders forged pacts with Voidset and took to battle with the beings at their side. For a time, they played an invaluable role in our military, but the advent of Magitech saw them fall out of favor. And then when some were unmasked as insurrectionists, the order was outlawed. The village is believed to be long abandoned. Speaking of their art, it seems you've picked it up. Who was it that taught you? Oh, Reaper lore. Well, I suppose it's neither here nor there now. My sister's been taken captive by Voidsent. I sense her presence in this land and have come in search of her. If Voidsent have been sighted here, then I believe there is a connection. We should like to investigate these caverns you mentioned, but Alfino tells us they are not easily reached. I'm afraid so. Deep snow and tumultuous winds rule out walking and flying. If you want to get anywhere, you're going to need a Magitech snowcraft. Alas, the last remaining functional one we had has broken down. Should still be over in Cerulia Ingens, where it was abandoned. Is there anyone who can fix it? Perhaps the former engineers at Tapper's Den. Their duty included transporting cerulean tanks to Yaterna Platform G using snowcraft. I expect they had to maintain a few over the years. That's worth looking into, I'd say. Whoa. In the course of delivering provisions, I've come to know the people there quite well. If they can help us, I'm sure they will. May I ask you to accompany her? Given the presence of Voidsent, it's best we avoid traveling alone. In the meantime, will you not tell me more about the mountain? I would like to learn as much as I can before commencing our search in earnest. Come with me. I'll introduce you to someone who's well versed in the local geography. Alice, was it? I wish to speak with you. In that case, why don't you come with us to Tapper's Den? We can chat on the way. By Alfino. I shall go and brief the contingent of the Voidsent issue, that they too may be prepared. My son and daughter. I skipped a fucking cutscene with them. Oh my god, I'm such a deadbeat. I'm such a fucking deadbeat. I'm actually so upset. Oh my god, I have that mount. I've actually never been more upset in my life. If you want to eavesdrop, be my guest. It doesn't matter to me. Please, I want to hear your voice again in my game. I need to hear your voice.
What was it you wished to talk about?
Let's go.
Why do you help these people? What is it that you stand to gain?
I'm sorry?
You don't act on behalf of a higher power, nor are you bound by a contract. In spite of this, you help them.
Who, us?
Why?
Oh.
And there I thought it was something serious. I help them because I want to. Because it's the right thing to do.
But what do you stand to gain? You didn't answer the question.
Didn't I? I followed my heart. What I got out of it came after. Was there anything else? If not, let's keep moving.
Ooh, okay.
Right.
Get...
To act not out of obligation or in pursuit of gain. To simply live. And they survive like this.
Get power of spirit and love and goodwill and heart. Win you over. We should get back to it before we do. Are you alright, Zero? Did I say something that confused or upset you? No, I'm simply trying to understand your perspective. If you wish to continue, I'm ready and able. Well, that's relief. This isn't the sort of a place you want to mull over things. It's not much further to Tapper's Den. I doubt we'll have much trouble finding an engineer when we arrive, so let's speak with the first one we spot. This way. Oh, damn, that fucking really is the first one. This is one of the engineers, I think. Because it's the right thing to do. Wait, I know you. You're the one who roughed up the guards. After you left, your contingent friends came along. Our lives are a lot easier now thanks to them. They understood our plight and offered to help. Whether you wanted to stay here or return home, for that, we're truly grateful. We're grateful to you too, Elise. The trip across the lake is hardly pleasant, but you make it all the same to bring us provisions. Oh, don't mention it. We're just glad we can help. That said, we were actually hoping to ask a favor of you today. We need a magic snowcraft repaired, the one abandoned in Cerulia Ingens. You were told you might be up to the task. Ah, so you want to ride the mammoth? That's what we took to calling the crafts on account of their size. As often as I use them on rigs, I know a thing or two about their maintenance. I'll see if I can get your mammoth roaring again. It's the least I can do to repay your kindness. Wonderful. Please come back with us to Camp Broken Glass, and we'll take it from there. So far, so good, Arid. Let's be on our way. Now, how does this go horribly wrong? Don't you worry, the mammoth is in good hands. Thank goodness we were able to find someone to help with repairs. You mortals are more sensitive to the cold than I realized. My body's made differently, so I feel nothing. Welcome back. I presume this is the engineer who will help us with the craft. I'll do everything I can to get her up and running again, but I doubt I'll be able to do so quickly, at least on my own. The mammoth is big, and so are its parts. Some strong backs should make the work go faster. You have ours. Astinian! Way! You finished learning about the mountain, I take it? Aye, we have a solid grasp of the area, as well as the site of the snowcraft. My back is perhaps not as strong as some, but I should be glad to stand guard for void scent and other unruly wildlife. Much obliged, miss. Obliged, miss. Then let's all head over to the mammoth and assess what needs fixin'. They have matters here well in hand, which means we can resume our duties. Would you care to assist us, Arid? How about you, Zero? Wherever he goes, I shall follow. I will assist you as well as payment for answering my question. It's hardly something that demands payment, but we'd be glad for your contribution nonetheless. I can't say I understand Alice's answer, but a debt is a debt. At first I didn't know what to make of Zero, but her frankness speaks to me. I like her. Yeah, the cutscene should be available now, but we'll watch that after this batch of episodes, or we'll watch that. I'll watch that on my own. Maybe start next week. Maybe both. Because now if I know an Alice cutscene, I love them. They're my children. I love them so much. I wish I have hot bowl of soup waiting for them at home. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The Ilsapart contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Arid, it looks like you're with me then. Voidsent sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had in mind to go out and patrol the Eblan Rhine, shall we? Okay. Voidsent were spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity of the Camp Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward, and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Okay. My ass trying to be reading too fast. Die. Thank you. 4? Surely they all spawned after that one, because no way I missed 4. Or was I only looking for purple? Shit, maybe. Oh, I missed that one there. Nah. No way I missed all those. Don't ask why I did that backwards. There's nothing. Oh, it's big enough. Thank God for the fucking astrology and AoE buff. Really only lasts for one attack.
All finished, are we? Good.
Yippee.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it? They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. but the measures are still only temporary. Subsisting on charity, dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security. Though things will never be as they once were. If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder. Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to. Still, I appreciate your support. Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back. I hope Alphino and Zero haven't gotten into any trouble. I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much else. She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
Cute. Meanwhile, gulp. Fucking teeth chattering. Oh, cute. Bread.
Thank you, miss. Thank you.
She just shoved loaves of bread in her pockets.
This feels strangely familiar.
Dude, please don't tell me she dies. I've seen like so many red flags. I really like her character.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Thank you again for your help. Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's...
Oh, whatever.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
You got me!
Oh.
Did I say something odd?
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense. When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. We stayed and listened. That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
Azim step-style dumplings. Buds, they call them.
I'm just thinking about this line still, just...
Never had a dumpling? It's like the kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables usually, that you bake or steam.
Just the scene of Alfino and Alice just locked up together, head on shoulder.
My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
Oh. You, Liz.
Just think of it as bread, alright?
Okay, animation budget.
I should warn you though, they're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle though.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Dude, they're gonna fucking kill her. They're gonna kill her.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
She's learning how to be human again, and they're gonna fucking kill her.
I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
I'm actually so terrified.
Getting acquainted with Zero.
Alice, we're back. Or we're here.
I suppose I am.
I don't really remember. I don't really remember his voice at all.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
I really like his voice actor.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Alphino! Alize!
Is the mammoth ready? Is that what we're being told? This seems urgent. I've got a bad feeling about this. He was out on patrol, so if he's come back early then... Well, shouldn't you see what's wrong? An unforeseen bargain. We'll start this quest and then we'll end. Because we got 7 minutes left. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Whites are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. What? But Y'shtola and the others. Anyone outside of the Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them all here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? You're right, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Very well. Unless we come under attack, I'll do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Y'shtola and the others and assist with the evacuation. Well, I guess that's where we end for the next 9 hours this maintenance is. And then I'll probably be asleep by the time it's back. Oh, damn, we got this shit here as well. Come, we need to find our comrades. Well, actually, bye. Oh, just right in here is good enough. Yeah, that's enough for now. Bye everyone. Bye Twitch. Bye this game for the next 9 hours. I'll see you